Simon. How's it going? Wanted to say hi. Wanted to tell you a little bit about what's going on with me. I've had a fairly rotten day. I had a really bad headache last night and some drooping on the right side of my face. And so my doctor sent me to the ER earlier today. I've been there most of the day. It turns out it was actually just a really bad headache, not a TIA or anything. And they gave me some nice medicines to help with the headache. And so now I'm pretty groggy, but the headache's gone and nothing serious was wrong. So that's fine. And I'm glad. I probably don't look my best in this video. But yeah, to get back to your video, first I wanted to say that I've never heard of the words digitigrade and plantigrade before, but it makes sense. I don't know if this is really what the words mean, but digitigrade, standing on their digits, their toes, and plantigrade with their feet planted in the ground. I have no idea if that's what the words are from. But thanks for explaining that. And yeah, you should probably fix Grandpa's feet up to digitigrade. I loved watching you use the program. You don't really need to explain it. I wouldn't understand it anyway. But it's so interesting to see that little circle that to me looks like an old-fashioned telephone dial pop on and off, and I'm guessing you're using different colors with that, or I don't know, and how you go in and out of the layers and stuff is very interesting. Also, I think Mama Werewolf should have hair. Just because she has fur doesn't mean she can't have hair too. But about where the daughter-in-law should be standing, or rather how she should be standing, you got me. You're the artist. I'm the musician. And speaking of being the musician, my thumb is healed, and so I can start playing the clarinet you let me use. I'm very excited about that. I'm waiting for a little mute to get here so that the whole house doesn't have to hear me, but I'm excited to start learning that. And again, thank you. Thanks for telling me about the peppermint oil. I'm far too lazy to mix my own, but I'm actually going to look for some that's pre-mixed because I enjoy the smell of peppermint oil. I think that will work well for me on some sensitive spots of my skin due to my fibromyalgia. I think it's so interesting that you and Josh use basically opposite colors on your mock-ups, that you like the color and he likes the black and white, but you basically use it for the same purpose, just your brain sees it differently than his brain. And that was interesting to me. About your editor badge, I have come up with it. Hang on, let me show you. Oops, that's hard to see. Maybe you want to... There you go. That's your editor badge. I'm glad editing my videos isn't too hard. Hopefully someday soon I can start learning to do it myself. But for the moment, you're in the process of earning this badge, so you can keep doing it. There are 5 requirements, and I will tell you what those are now. 1 is learn editing basics. Demonstrate how to trim clips, rearrange footage, split a clip, and undo a mistake. 2, turn raw footage into a story. Edit one video with a clear beginning, middle, and end, even if the original clips were recorded out of order. 3, improve the sound and picture. Make dialogue easier to hear. Adjust music volume and improve lighting, color, framing, or shaky footage when possible. 3, add creative elements. Use at least 3 features such as titles, captions, transitions, sound effects, music, graphics, zooms, or picture-in-picture. And 5, edit for an audience. Finish and export a video for YouTube or another intended audience. For us, that's YouTube. Ask someone for feedback and make at least 1 thoughtful revision. So yeah, you've already done most of those requirements, and so it'll be easy to finish up. And now I just need to figure out how to make the badge for real, and you will have earned your editor badge. Speaking of badges and Girl Scouts, tomorrow what we're doing is going to a professional women's soccer game, and I'm so excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. When we were selling cookies last winter, some guy gave us vouchers for tickets to these women's professional soccer games, and we haven't been able to use one until now. So we're taking our little troop and a friend off to see the soccer game, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not really a sports girly, but I do enjoy soccer and basketball. I like the things that move fast. I don't like to sit around and watch golf or tennis so much, or even football is a little bit slow for me. And that reminds me of my dad. Back when I was a teenager, he did pass away when I was 17. So this was many, many years ago. And he used to watch sports on Saturday morning, all day on Saturday. He would watch sports because he was a little older and didn't feel well and just kind of relaxed in front of the TV. He loved bowling. Like, seriously, liked to watch bowling as a sport, which used to crack me up, but hey, whatever. So you asked about my turtle tattoo. Let's see right there. This is Phyllis. And then that one is Freddie, but I talked about Freddie last time. Phyllis is my fibromyalgia tattoo. One of the very best things I can do for fibro is to move slower, like do everything slower, like literally walk slower, empty the dishwasher slower, talk slower. And so Phyllis is to remind me to slow down and be intentional. I do have ADHD and I like to go, 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 go at 100 miles an hour. And a lot of times that's just not good for me. It's called pacing, and it's where you just learn to do things at a more regular pace instead of fast and slow, fits and starts. And I'm not very good at it. I just want to go fast all the time. So Phyllis is to remind me to slow down. Relax, take care of yourself, honey. I've been starting to do a new night routine is another thing about me. I was having a little problem where I would watch YouTube until way too late in the night. I would get in bed on time, but then I would watch YouTube until I dropped the phone and it smacked me in the face. I almost got a black eye one night because of that, and I decided things needed to change. Another really good thing I can do for my fibro is a consistent sleep schedule. So now I've started dimming the lights and slowing down at 9:30. And then I take all my medication and some melatonin at 10. And then at 11, I have a device called Halo that blocks YouTube. It'll block anything I want, but for me, it's just YouTube. That's the problem. It blocks YouTube. I can't watch YouTube anywhere in my little apartment here at Uncle Milo's house after 11 o'clock. And it makes it so much easier just to calm down, relax, slow down, and get in bed by midnight and fall asleep, which is my preferred sleep schedule. So that's actually been going really, really good. I remember that game that you and Nathan and a bunch of other cousins played at the family reunion where you were all set up at different stations. I don't remember much about the game except for you're right, it was some type of Star Trekky thing. And I wasn't involved enough to know that he got upset with you, but I believe it. I believe it. He likes his games to go well, and they did at the family reunion I was at last week. Had a great time playing games, but since they all play games, they were all in on it and just fine with it. I only like to play games with people that are not competitive, and games that are not complex, because I have a really hard time remembering the rules. And if someone's just out to beat me at any cost, it's just not fun for me. So I don't actually play a lot of games. I do play with my friend. Her code name is Goat, and she and I have a great time. She's just fun to play with. We don't care who wins or loses. We just enjoy being together, and so that is a lot of fun. But she's like the only one I'll play games with. So I just want to say that I hope the werewolves at their little family reunion don't end up hating each other over games. But I'm sure they'll be fine. Sure, they'll be fine. Excited to see where this is going. I know it is almost August and you'll have a new theme for the next drawing. And I don't know, I did miss my video last week, and so that put us a little behind. So I don't know if you're going to finish the werewolf in July or if it will carry over into August, but I'm excited to see it. Sure love ya. Talk to you in the next video.